Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you wanted to join me today because today we're going to talk about autumn fashion and autumn trends and what I am not buying and what I appreciate and what not. I asked you guys on Instagram a while back what kind of videos you wanted to see from me, and a lot of you guys said that you wanted more clothing, fashion, thrifting videos, so I thought this would be a good video to start off with. I haven't really talked about trends or fashion that much. I do have a couple of videos about thrifting and sustainable, ethical clothing brands, but I thought I wanted to do a little bit more. So instead of talking about autumn trends must-haves, let's talk about autumn trends no-needs. Is that cheeky? I don't know, I guess. The first trend that I won't be buying into this year are these very 70s inspired unfitted jeans. First of all, because I'm very small and tiny, and I have been in clothing in the past that were unfitted or just very bulky and big. It does nothing good for me. And even though it's on trend and it looks kind of cool now, I know I will either be uncomfortable when I'm in it or will only be wearing it a couple of times and then I won't wear it ever again. So instead of going for these unfitted jeans, I like to interpret the 70s trend in another way, for instance with big sweaters or burnt warm brownish colors or muted tones. So if you really want that vibe, there's no need to go out and purchase a specific item for that, but you can style what you already have in that vibe or with that tone. The next item that I am not purchasing is a narrow pair of sunglasses. It's a very blogger-ish influencer kind of look, but these very small, very narrow and wide sunglasses. Does that make sense? Like they're very wide this way, but they're very small and tiny this way. Yeah. And I won't be buying those for a couple of reasons. First of all, because it's a very specific item that I will possibly grow out of or not be into in a very short period of time. So if I bought them, I would have sunglasses that I would regard as unflattering in a year, half a year, and I would like my accessories to be kind of timeless because that works better for me. Another reason why I won't be buying them is because a lot of these trend items are usually produced really fast in order to keep up with the current trends of fashion. So they're produced really unsustainably and unethically in sweatshops in either Bangladesh, India or China, and I'm not into supporting that at all. What I do instead is that I find, sunglass wise, some really timeless, nice, cool pieces that I can wear over and over again. And then I like to style it with different sort of edgy accessories as well. That works for me. Neon colors is another thing that I am not buying into this year. I've seen a lot of neon colors and neon outfits on Instagram, and although it looks really cute in the context, I am not sure I can apply that into my everyday life. I like my items to be very versatile, so I can dress them up for formal events and dress them down for casual events. And I feel that's really difficult with neon pieces. Because with a neon colored item, you would have to have a very specific situation to wear that. There would be a lot of situations in which it would be inappropriate. And I like to be able to wear my clothes all the time. So instead of neon colors, I like to go for muted tones like off-white, gray, black, golden, reddish, dark brown colors, and dark green is one of my favorite colors to wear as well. A recurring trend that I see coming back every year, which makes it not really a trend but more of a seasonal item, is the furry beanie, or the beanie, like the big fluffy beanie with the big furry top. And I don't buy fur for a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm a vegan. Hello, and I don't support the fur industry. It's extremely unsustainable and it's extremely unethical. There's no need to buy that. But a lot of these products also have synthetic fur instead. And there's also a problem with synthetic fur because it's made from synthetic materials, which is ding, plastic. And whenever you wash that, whenever you wear that, it will retain microplastics. And for something as a decorative piece of fake fur or ordinary fur, it does not make any sense to me. So instead, I will either wear just a beanie with no details whatsoever. It makes it more versatile. I can use it in different ways and all year round as well. Or I go back to my old vintage fedora, which I absolutely love and I wear it all the time. An item I have seen on Instagram quite a lot is the midi leather skirt. And for the same reason as fur, I don't support the leather industry because, hello, I'm a vegan. But you can also get it in pleather, that is fake leather. But here we run into the same problem as before. That makes it synthetic, which makes it retain microplastic whenever you wash it. But I do really appreciate the midi skirt length. So instead I have a vintage cotton skirt in the same length and with the same cut, and I use that all the time. No need for synthetic materials and definitely no need for leather. An item that I have previously loved and worn all the time, I suddenly stopped appreciating, and that's the trench coat. It comes back every fall and I love how it looks on other people. But I've just come to realize because of my height, it swallows me completely and I don't appreciate wearing it. It becomes too big, and all the trench coats I've ever owned have been black or dark, which is a big mistake for me. So instead of having a big bulky trench coat, I have found a very loose fitted, off-white, very nice shirt material trench shirt instead. And I love that because it's way more versatile. I can layer it and I can use it for different things, and it doesn't swallow me up completely like a trench coat would. It does have the same fit and the same style to it, so I get that sort of vibe anyway, which we like. It's pretty cool. And it's thrifted. Of course it is. One thing that I see coming in and out of fashion quite a lot, and that I really adore on other people as well, are these odd silhouettes. Silhouettes that are kind of out of the ordinary, kind of experimenting, kind of weird but fun. And I love that you can experiment and have fun with fashion, but I've just come to realize that it does not work for me. And every time I've bought an item that is kind of an odd silhouette, I end up not wearing it. So instead of wasting this product, instead of wasting money on something I'm not going to wear anyway, I am sticking to silhouettes I know work for me. And I have two of them. The first silhouette is a loose fitted bottom and a tight fitted top. And the other silhouette is a tight fitted bottom and a loose fitted top. I know I will always be comfortable in these sort of silhouettes. I know these styles will make me feel fierce and boss and in charge, and that is what you want when you put clothes on your back, right? So instead of steering myself in a direction where I know I'm going to feel uncomfortable or just not great, I can also steer myself into a direction where I know I'm going to feel absolutely fabulous. And that is what we want. Bam, bam, bam. Needless to say, whether or not you choose to buy into trends or not, do not support fast fashion. It's very hard to support a lot of current trends and not support fast fashion. So instead of jumping into current waves of style and fashion, try to go for more timeless items overall in general. Because supporting fast fashion is not only unethical, it's also extremely unsustainable. And there are tons of other ways in which you can express yourself. You can go thrifting, look at vintage shops, buy clothes from friends and family, switch and change clothes with your friends. I've done that as well. It's so cool and fun. But you can also look at sustainable and ethical fashion brands if you're interested in that. I have another video with my list and my preferred sustainable fashion brands, so go and check that out if you are interested. I hope that you like this video. If you want to see me make more fashion related style kind of videos, let me know. I like the way that I dress and I feel super comfortable the way I dress right now. But maybe you think I look silly. That's also okay. Let me know what you think, and let me know what kind of trends that you love and what kind of trends you hate right now. I would love to know, but please always be good and good vibes and love and okay. Thank you, bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green zero waste content and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!